Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rule the Waves 2 as Austria-Hungary, episode number 60? I don't know. Bad news. Apparently attacking, ground striking, like with a crosshair is not the way to do it. I don't know how many we've already launched out and are on their way errantly just to hover above the ground and to return without striking. So we'll have to use the targets. Ooh. Yeah. Yuck. There it is. Okay, so we can use these targets to more appropriately target things. That's what we'll be doing from here on in. But we have already let go a few, and I just think that they are unfortunately going to be useless. Very useless to us. That's okay. We have some torpedo bombers which are ready for ground strike. And we will do the right thing with them. So let's just take out the Lindo space. I think this is the most important one. I think that the northern area, I'm not sure if it's... Well, anyway, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this strike. We're going to launch it. If there's anything left... I'm sure we do not want to coordinate. That's fine. If there's anything left of it, just in case... I mean, it's possible that we will actually bomb it, which would be wonderful, but just in case we don't, which would be, in my opinion, a game bug more than anything, we'll send those two, which should get there. If we have any others that cycle back in, I might send them out to Rhodes. I could probably do some kind of naval strike mission to get to, you know, essentially free up some people. Wow, we have so many people ready for naval strike. God help the first enemy ship, which rears its unfortunate, ugly little head. It is not going to be met with a very good reception. Well, from my perspective, it'll be a fantastic reception. Anyway, let's move forward. So, what the heck is even going on here? Yeah, we have this Amazon class which is dead. I think the destroyer is not dead. Well, that's something. These Germans, they're going to survive. You know, at least one of their cruisers will survive. And now we have these destroyers. The Moor still has decided to turn away. But luckily we are pursuing with two... What happened to the other light cruiser? It got hit or something. I know there was 3 of them. Did we lose one? Oh my gosh, it's actually telling us the names. Rune, Scharnhorst. Are those the actual names? And by the way, these scouting reports, my goodness. No. No. Give them, just put them away for a moment. So I can see what the heck is going on. There we go, this is a lot better. Did we not lose a light cruiser yet? Thought we did. Or... take a hit or something? Maybe it was a destroyer. Oh, anyway. Oh, maybe I eliminated one of their destroyers and it was they had 3 and I had 2 all along. I honestly don't remember. But hey, we're hitting the ones that count. We probably have reset everything for everyone. This is, well, hey, we're actually bombarding it? That's fantastic. Yes, we are doing it. That is wonderful. Oh, that's the coastal battery? Well, look it. I don't know if that's actually a coastal battery, my friends, but please engage it. Please feel free to engage. Oh, wow. Airbase 100 is getting smoked. So it turns out we are engaging it. That's great. Render it inoperable. I think any other, if we really do have to send anybody else who's coming to the northern one, to Rhodes. And probably it's sufficient time for us to... Yeah, I have a better idea. Let's get the battleships to go and attack Rhodes. We know that... So let me actually tell these guys to stop firing altogether. We're going to go that way. Enemy aircraft are approaching... I don't know where these guys are coming from, I guess. Oh, wow. I'm liking this. 3... 4. Oof. Wonderful. So... how does this work? Oh, okay, that's my cap. So it was 4 originally, and then it was 1, and then now it's 0. So no torpedo bombers survived to actually make the attack against us. That was in 2 separate attacks, actually. That's cool. So, I mean, basically... Okay, ground strike already on Tehran. That's fantastic. We'll send them... Tehran, ground strike. Okay, so let's send you to Rhodes. Okay, Rhodes. Launch strike. I hope you're going to the place I think you're going to. We'll find out. And yeah, like I said, we already hit this base a bunch, and we have a bunch of other people. Naval strike, not as interesting. I guess I could get these guys to start going to AI control. These guys I really want to like group up. I mean, now I'm convincing myself I'm not going to... What the heck? Oh, it's an actual... It does have guns? Okay, then go ahead and return fire. Yeah, go ahead and pick up. The escort has arrived. And the Radetzky, oh my gosh, we gave the order and Radetzky did not hold back. Immediately, a 9-gun barrage, 4 of them hit the airbase. Now, to be fair, it's a big target. It's on fire. Okay, I think we've eliminated that airbase. Not entirely, forever and ever, but that is some good damage we have going down on it. That is a lot of gun. I mean, I guess it's still also a coastal battery. I guess, which makes sense. An airbase would also have its own guns. I think that they're 8-inch guns. Was that what I saw here? They're medium guns firing at us? Oh, it's 8 medium guns. That's why I got confused. I don't know exactly what kind of guns. Oh, they're 4-inch dual-purpose guns. Those are not much of a concern. Apparently, the displacement of the concrete is 16,000. I'm not sure how they came to that conclusion. I'd imagine it's a lot more. Well, at least the Earth on which the airbase is resting is a lot more than 16,000. Despite the fact that they're firing medium guns, I'm still think we should save our ammunition for the Rhodes one after we have all these other groups going over here and up. Yeah, so those guys are starting to group up, which is good. That's what I wanted. Okay, that is a lot of hits. It's on fire. We're going to go ahead and now give the order to stop ceasefire. And we do have dive bombers ground striking, moving in. Oh no, yeah, I'm afraid they are not doing their thing. They're not doing the job. Yes. Yep, they're going home. Ah, bummer. Yeah, I still think I'd call this a bug. Wait, who's hitting what? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get myself killed. We've done a great job. But, okay, that one's definitely dead. And focus on the G11. Which is the last enemy ship in existence in this battle. I mean, that I'm aware of at least. I think it is. We'll keep those search planes out. Okay, they're approaching. Get our other ships ready. Close by. Alright, what do we have? 5 dive bombers. We did take a bomb hit. We lost a turret. Turret top on these. What the heck would the turret top on these be? Usually it's a little bit more than the deck. Wow. So it's probably 4.5 inches, maybe even 5 inches of deck, turret armor. I am a little surprised that destroyed a turret. It was a dive bomber or a medium bomber or what? Yeah, a dive bomber. I think they talk about... I think they do use like AP bomb calculations. Oh. Oh, cool. We're already bombarding it. Well, that's actually great. Also, what? Oh, okay. Oh, brother. I thought that this was yeah. It looked like a merchant ship was moving, but that's not the case at all. Anyways, we're bombarding that. I mean, I guess in that case, might as well just let the Radetzky let go, let loose. But we'll wait until we're not under attack. Don't want to waste the ammunition. Barkov's doing a fantastic job. Get this one, pummel it, prevent any further air launches. Because this is kind of like our ability to escape without being, you know, counterattacked constantly by aircraft. So this is great. And I mean, it's been a while since my last recording. Out on vacation and all that. I'm back now. Happy New Year, everyone. For those of you at least watching the series live, so to speak, you know, as they're being released. So I feel fresh, but this battle has gone on for a long time, so I, you know, need to remember that, and also make sure we call it to a close within a relatively short time frame. But I am liking this. Oh man. Destroy their airbase. Heavy damage on fire. I mean, I think we've eliminated their ability to do anything with the air bases. And yet here comes the more of them. That was a carrier group? Okay, here comes Santa Claus. 5 dive bombers, and they have defeated my cap. Have they? No. Oh, a mid-air collision. That's cool to see. Unfortunately, it's going to eliminate one of my cap, but for the price of 4 dive bombers, I'll take it. Although I suspect all this area will be ours soon. I mean, we've kind of earned it, haven't we? What is your major malfunction? I'm not sure why you refuse orders to turn. 5, wow, medium bombers, that's... Well, we're going nice and fast, and we're bobbing and weaving. I feel like a medium bomber's chance of hitting us has got to be pretty small. We'll slow down to 20 as well, since now we'll just match what the Radetzky can do. Well, not just the Radetzky. Since they're returning to a normal formation, I mean a normal... Hey, look, we're actually doing the bombing. Yes, hooray, we did the bomb. So land target has been hit. Oh, good, both of them have been hit. Okay, at this point, let's call off our... Well, I mean, we can lob a few more shells down range just for fun. But at this point, I think we're going to call off all of our attacks and begin our retreat. So we'll start moving south when we can. And we'll move south at 20. I'm not even really paying attention to all this stuff up here, but I should. Yeah, let's get these guys all to just go out at 20. Yeah, 20. 20 is fine. Can you just AI? Yeah, good. That's perfect. Okay. All right, we're hitting that, even though it's already been hit. Get the Radetzky to turn away. Let's get these guys to just do AI control. Not you, because you're not going to control it. You're not going to... Oh, not you either. These guys aren't going to do the right thing. They aren't going to go to the right people. Finally, somebody I can send on AI control. Good. And you as well. Good. Okay, well, good enough. I was just talking about how we're going to bombard Lindos, but now we're not. So, wow. Some flying boats were all taken down. And yeah, now let's saunter off to a victory screen. That's my hope. What? What? BC bomb hit. Not sure what to make of that. Okay, that makes a little more sense. So apparently if you back out far enough, you will see the scouting reports still. You can probably turn them back on. I don't mind just verifying that all of these are still just one transport. Where are you? Yeah, okay. Just wanted to verify that. Seems important to do. Yeah, that's the original. Okay, well, let's move on. We're still just wrecking it. No need for further wrecking. Go south. Yeah, this is great. I mean, it won't matter. We can escape under cover of nightfall, but we also obviously don't need to. Hey, come on. Let's go. Get out of here. What? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, they actually do have a fleet somewhere we missed. They were to the south. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Oh, bummer. Like, this is... Oh my gosh, that's my fleet. They haven't made it to the invasion spot yet. But now they will be able to, I guess. Okay. I was like, what the heck? How did that happen? Alright, this is my transports. Alright, mission accomplished. We got them. Should get them all there. I think we reached it with everyone. Boy, that certainly did frighten me. Can you imagine being the transports of like battleships? Aircraft carriers? Where are you guys going? Well, it turns out that... yeah, there it is. Turns out that we already cleared off every possible enemy in the area, and you're good to go. Okay, enough. Enough! It's not an unknown radar contact, it's our ships. Oh lord, I mean... Okay, I guess we can go to base. Well, I mean, you're actually closer to this base, for crying out loud. Just go to any base. These radar contact reports are driving me nuts. Alright, great. Please stop. No. Oh my gosh. Please. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be day again. Like, what is the game waiting for? Alright, look I'm gonna do... Wow. We actually caught their... Oh, maybe the... What the heck are you doing, my friend? It's a very aggressive plan. I don't want to say I don't like it, because it's fascinating, but... No, I don't like it. Please, please, good sir, end the battle. I'm so convinced it's gonna be over any second now. I guess we have to wait until 1400. That I had just, oh my gosh, we passed over, actually passed our port. Oh my gosh, just go, just get to port. Please. Please stop launching. Ah, thank God. Alright. So, to answer my own question, that was the only group out, and this is a pretty fantastic victory. You have to say, losing one destroyer. It was terribly lopsided, though. Terribly lopsided. Aircraft losses for the Germans was 3 times, not quite, but almost 3 times as much as me. That's pretty astounding. I don't think it'll matter too much because the airfields that they were based at will soon be mine, so hopefully I didn't destroy them. Anyway, I guess we'll take a look at the ship details. Sometimes it can have something interesting. Yeah, the Morzale is the 3rd most damaged ship, and she took, maybe like a 3rd flotation damage, which is a bit scary, but just from 1 torpedo, but these are the ones with only torpedo protection 2, if I'm not mistaken. We can see how vulnerable they are. Just 1 torpedo hit, and it's 1/3 dead. Alright, let's close this. Aha! Our troops have landed. Oh, the St. George's! Oh my gosh! Amazing! Developed a flying boat. Let's see what it's like. Oh my, this is not the correct size of the window at all. I'll have to fix that in a second. Slightly better speed, much worse range, worse firepower and maneuverability, and same bomb load. No. Oh, we've taken it! We've done it! We've taken Rhodes! Ah, this is a good turn. 2022 bears good things for Tortuga. Oh no, the Zorngeist. 2022, a terrible year for Tortuga. Ah, look at this, 15-2. 2022 is a good year for Tortuga. Yeah, this is actually pretty effective. I'm surprised we're getting such good use out of our subs. 15 is not a ton, but Germany I think is susceptible to blockade, so I think that will impact them significantly. 15,000 in the negative. That's well, I wish that had gone down a little bit more, having commissioned the St. George. Oh, the pride of the fleet. My goodness. Now I want to look at you and find out, what is your turret top? Is it 5 inches? As I surmise, yeah. Wow, so they're penetrating even 5 inches of armor, which means setting the deck to, what did I set it? 5.5? Oh man, it's already obsolete. It won't be good at penetrating. Yeah, it won't be good at stopping bombs after all. That's pretty sad. Hopefully that's just a percentage thing. I'd like to think that it is, but yeah, no way of knowing. Okay, well, let's resize this first. And let's press next turn. Is there anything I need to do before I press next turn? Maybe kind of recap what it is. By the way, Zorngeist, I do mourn your loss. I want to know what exactly were you? Zorngeist. A Rasher 1940. This is the best thing that we could have lost. 2022, a good year for Tortuga, even with that loss in mind. We are allied with the United States. That's a good reminder for myself. I don't think that's really going to help us here. U.S., unfortunately, as an ally, just like in real life, not very effective. Enemy coastal raid. I just have no idea. I'm 99% sure they will decline. This they might accept, and we're right next to Malta. No, they'll probably decline. And that I will decline. Arrow is done, and the other... Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Budget. No. Well, actually, we'll be fine. It's less money when they're all in reserve and mothballed and all that, so we're fine. We're fine. So that's it. A very quick, successful war. We took Rhodes. That still leaves 1 possession in German hands. Libya? Was it Libya or Yeah, I think it's Libya. And you know what? I can kind of suffer that since historically there is some grounds for with the German intervention in World War II in North Africa. Okay, let's look at this. So yeah, all of these are way better. And that is the best one. Ooh, oh, okay. Okay, so we have a bit of a trade-off here, as you'd expect. We can take all of them are faster, so we can take one which is just a simple, pure, complete upgrade. It has better speed, better range, and then, okay, technically not as good of stats. Maneuver and toughness both go down by 1. Man, I think I'm... The thing is, you will usually use this on its light bomb load, and this will only go 206. So as much as I like this top option, I think I'm going to have to choose the middle one, which is the slowest of the 3 that I've got, but still much faster than the one we already have. Reliability presumably will be better as well. This is kind of a tough call. I mean, we're losing something everywhere. The range is just so bad on the top one, and also really on the third one. Unless I'm missing something obvious, which that wouldn't be the first time. I do miss things, every now and then. I gotta take the top one. I don't know if we'll ever need the range beyond 270. Like 235 might even be sufficient for scouting. I honestly, I think 250 is probably... I'm just pulling this number out of my... No, I think 300. I've scouted at 300 before, so we need these floatplane scouts to go 300, I think. Or is that... No, that's not true, because in the last battle, like, even going like 220 seemed like insanely far. Nonetheless, I think I'm going to choose this one. It has pretty decent stats. The range isn't, like, horribly low. It does have reasonable maneuver and toughness. It has a little bit of firepower, which, we can get lucky. Anyways, it's 6 years... In 6 years, things didn't change that much, turns out. Okay, we have a lot of mothballing and all that to do. We also have some people in Northern Europe which need to come back before I forget. Oh, the Rashers. That's actually great. I'm glad that they were... I probably ought to just scrap these. They are 7 torpedoes per side, 2 5-inch guns. Let me open the design itself so we can look at it a little bit more. They don't have any K-guns. They have an increased depth charge storage. They're not terrible. I think we have enough... Well, just check. I think we have enough destroyers. Not bad, but not... You wouldn't say too many. Are we the 3rd highest budget in the land? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Yeah, and actually we're getting... This is amazing. We're closing in on the British budget. Wow, that's really something. The U.S. is just gone. Just cannot be caught. Oh, capitalists and their capitalist ways. 7 carriers. 28. Oh my gosh. It's just insane. 4 times the number and, almost 4 times the tonnage too. So those are not small carriers. My gosh. Oh my gosh, man, just every one of these numbers, the U.S. is just crazy. How are they affording that? But wow, there it is right there. That's how they're affording it. Anyway, 5 battleships I have now. I think with the latest, I might be time to retire the Dame de Mittelmeers. And my rationale for that is she might be more of a liability than an aid at this point. She's a very good fighter. I think going broadside to broadside, she can probably compete with almost any other ship in the world. The only ones she really can't compete with are my own. So we don't have to worry about that, obviously. But if I was to go over and pick, if this is what the British are offering, then she can easily compete with the best that the British have to offer. Nope, that's just a one-off weird one. That's a battleship at 30,000 tons. Probably because of some treaty or something. Let's go up here to the 40,900. Yeah, now this would be a challenge for her, but she could win. I would say this is kind of a toss-up. I think it'd be a toss-up who would win. And I might even give her the edge. 9 16-inch guns versus what? 12, 10, 12 15-inch guns. So 9 16 versus 12 15. I think I'd give the 12 15 the edge there. You know, just the numbers game. And then presumably landing hits first really matters, and having more chances to land the first hit since you're firing more guns. I don't know. There's a method to my madness why I think that she would win, but it would be close. Anyway, but that's the best ship that the British have, and our worst battleship can go, I'm going to say at least, can go toe-to-toe with them. The French have problems. We already know that because we've beaten them so many times. Oh my gosh, the Italians have bigger problems. The Russians have at least a new ship underway. Their older ship, okay, it's not bad. It's not terrible. It looks okay. I think ours would beat it. 8-16 versus 12-15. And it's the Russians, so their crew morale and all that would be just god-awful. Alright, the Germans are now on building a 57,000-ton battleship. Boy, I can't wait to sink the Tirpitz. With my aircraft, probably. No, I don't think we'll go to war with them. Any other... I mean, again, I think the German, Austro-Hungarian differences have been resolved. And we have a 50,000-ton North Carolina. Could only be more appropriately named if it was the Iowa, which they don't have yet. Okay. 12, 16. So this is... why is this thing weigh so much? Oh, 30 knots. My goodness. Well, the good news is, in a broadside-to-broadside showdown, we would stand a chance, even with the Dom de Miltimeters. It's 12-15 versus 12-16, so obviously big edge to North Carolina. Huge edge to North Carolina, because she's also 50,000 tons, and that still means something. She's got 10,000 tons on us. However, not a complete slaughter. I think it's a competition, and the reason for that is they have so much tonnage tied up in 30 knots. That's insane. But that's a quick review of everything. And oh my gosh, I hope my audio hasn't been... I'll have to check my audio levels. I just looked over and OBS was showing me in the red. Now it's not though, so it must have been just a quick spike. Alright, moving on. 30,000. Yeah, well, to move on, we have to do this unfortunate game of getting everyone to mothball. Oh man, two. So I forgot we have two, right? The Morrisdale as well. And these are, if I'm not mistaken, torpedo defense of 1. Oh, say it ain't so. With the speed of 23, I really, if I am to refit these again, which I'm not sure I'm going to, but if I were to, I would bulge them. 23 versus 21, it's almost, I mean, that is quite slow, but we could really use the extra torpedo defense. I'm almost thinking of scrapping both of them and just getting one more Grosser Sieg. Maybe the namesake of the class, since I got two that weren't the namesake. Then our battle line would all be uniform in speed, which is nice. Anyway, let's just get everyone to reserve first, and then we can go about figuring out who, actually needs to do what from there. Let's move you guys to Mediterranean. Yeah, I'm not sure, still not sure if these guys should be just straight up scrapped. I think my plan is probably to scrap them. They're originally from 1924, so they've put in 25 years of service. Oh, the old... Is that the silver anniversary? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Or is it gold? Is 25 gold and 50 diamond? I don't know. I just don't know. Brother. There was a wood anniversary, I think it's 5 years, which apparently my wife and I recently passed. That's right, Tortuga's off the market, ladies. This old grognard with his Roll the Waves 2, one of the most eligible bachelors, no doubt. Anyway, scrap or no scrap? Scrap, no scrap. Need to spin the wheel. The Metterniches, well, these actually carry the 9 torpedoes, so those, really, I feel like those are, I mean, what was it? 3 years made a big difference, apparently. I think we're going to scrap the Rashers. We just need more, I mean, you don't know what destroyers you're going to get in the battle, and I need more anti-aircraft fire right now. They only had this 7 torpedo broadside, but probably what works even more against them at this point is the lack of AA. So let's open up our latest design, the Lacinas, and we'll probably just design something around this. First of all, I want to know... Yeah. Wait. What? Oh, so we can actually build 2,000. Just suggest a new name. Ah, yeah, cannot. Was that already there? Okay, so we can get 2,000. That's right, okay. So let me go back and reopen just to undo any of the changes. I think it was just displacement, but that's fine. So what's the matter with this? 21 is so good. It's just so good. And we have an unused AA position. I'm not frankly sure why. Wow, 10 torpedoes. This is awesome. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, that's definitely not going to work. Yeah, and I do see the reason why. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we want that. Why is this thing so underweight? Oh my gosh, we can do it at 1,800. So we can do the same design with a forward ASW mortar and still have 15 tons to put into mines. That's insane. Oh, we could go to Advanced Director. Do we want to? Yeah, you know what? I will. So this, I mean, it has enough 5-inch guns that this thing will be very deadly in a destroyer versus destroyer fight. But we'll have to set this down to 9 or 0. Yeah, 0, because we don't have the space to use it now. What was the thing which got rid of that? Just the tonnage? And we could get... yeah, it's not worth it though. We will leave the mines to other people. The 13 tons will go unused. Alright, well this is still pretty good. And it's going to be cheap. 500 of these with negative 2,700. How many can we afford? 5? I know it's negative. Still, we have that weight remaining, and good old Tortuga is not one to waste that kind of weight. Alright, there we go. I don't think it's worth it, but we'll do it anyway. So that way when they're charging into the greatest peril, being, just charging right at a broadside full of battleship guns, at least their captain can hide behind 1.5 inches of hardened steel, which is probably enough to deflect some of the bullets coming his way. Hooray. Or we could live in hope that these things... Oh, wow, that's so expensive. My goodness. No, you know what? I actually want to leave it at 1,900. And the reason why is we may get ship-mounted missiles at one point. And when we do, we're going to want some destroyers to... I don't know how expensive they are. Probably very expensive. We're probably going to have to do some major changes. But we can drop the secondary guns and get them. We'll still have the 5-inch dual-purpose guns, which at that point will still be pretty effective because, yeah, this is a great idea. This is a great idea. Why didn't I think of this before? We can drop this and add the other ones. I like it. I like it. I like it. And what's the difference in weight? I mean, in cost? Oh, interesting. It actually adds a month. I was like, why is the cost going down? So the cost goes down, you go from 1,800 to 900, but the total cost goes up by 200. Well, it's not even 200. It's 100 and... Yeah, 170. I mean, it's close to 200. I think... Whoa, 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 whoa. If we do this, then we can put the mines back on. We can get a full 20. And those will go away if we need... I don't know. I like it. I like it. I mean, I think I'm going to keep the 1900. I don't know if we need speeds higher than that. What would it cost? Oh my gosh, we can do it. Okay, never mind. By the way, I don't think diesel's useful. Yeah, it's not. Okay, cut back to 8. Awesome. This is fantastic. We can get 34 knots in these things. Price didn't go up that much. Maintenance will go up, unfortunately, but that's fine. These are really good destroyers, so... Now, Lucina, is this a name? Yeah, this is not a name I can use. The Wiener Zill. Let me check the name. Well, wouldn't you know, there's something called the Schnell on the list. If that does indeed mean fast or, faster speed, something like this. It's very appropriate. It'd be the only ship in our Navy that can do 34 knots. Yeah, I think we're going to save this and run with it. Only takes 1 month to design. I'm willing to wait that long. But that'll probably end up being an entire new episode because I see we're at 41 minutes, 42 now, and time to call this video to a close. It's been fun. A great victory. We should actually admire the new map before we go. Oops. Yeah, so they still have Libya. But we are now the proper owners of Rhodes, which means actually we can disassemble, I think. I'm going to have to think about this. We can probably disassemble Limassol since no battles ever took place by it, but tons of battles happened by Rhodes. So what I'm thinking is we'll just take Limassol down, might just scrap it all together, and then rebuild it back up to like maybe 40. Put some torpedo bombers on it or something. And Lindos and Rhodes can hold the aircraft that we need. And by the way, speaking of, we also want to select all. Send to reserve. It's going to save a ton of money. Only 1,500, huh? That's a lot less than I thought. But anyway. So this is the Mediterranean. The Mediterranean. Interesting things. Maybe it's a bug. Anyway, that'll do it. So, until the next one, thanks for watching. Stay safe and take care.